Alright, here we go. Game 91 of the regular season. We're going to be playing the Phillies yet again here in this 3-game series. Phillies took game 1 on a final score of 6-3. Jake Arrieta pulled out the win. Good pitching from Arrieta. Was able to hold us to only 2 runs through 7 innings. But today we got Justin Verlander on the mound, so this is going to be an interesting one. It's going to be a little bit tougher for him to score runs. They got Zach Eflin on the mound. Key to the game for this one is we need to get to the bullpen. Zach Eflin has been pretty good this year, and their bullpen has not. So if we can get to their bullpen, we can definitely put a hurting on them. But anyways, let's go ahead and get this one here started. And I forgot to read out the lineups. But anyways, let's take a look at the last 10 games for these players. 5 home runs from George Springer, hitting .450 and 40 at-bats. 18 hits. Been pretty good. Here we go. Game 91 of the regular season.
This evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Houston Astros. Stay tuned for Astros baseball next.
Here's Justin Verlander.
A Virginia-born right-hander gets the ball to start this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matty V, this ought to be a lot of fun. This guy won the Cy Young Award last year in the AL, so he knows how to pitch. And one of the things he does effectively, he attacks the strike zone. And if he does that, he should be fun to watch in this one.
And that'll bring up Gene Segura. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
All right. Alright, Gene the Hit Machine will be leading off this game here. First pitch from Justin Verlander. He comes home. Called strike. First pitch fastball called strike at 97. Makes it 0-1. Good first pitch from Justin Verlander.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead.
That one's chopped softly. I look at it. Runner going to first. Third air is just in time. 2 pitches gets the first out. Let's take a look at the Phillies starting lineup here. Pretty much the same lineup except no Didi Gregorius. Yesterday he got injured sliding in the home plate. He's day-to-day currently. So Scott Kingery is going to... He may have to play the rest of the series. First pitch to Treyas. Called strike on the slider up and in.
He's in some kind of a groove.
Verlander comes into today's second in the American League and All-Star voting among starters, so it looks very likely he'll be rewarded for his efforts this year.
Yeah, and he's been having an excellent season to date, making a push.
Talking about that, Verlander just found Greinke. He probably would be leading if he probably would be leading if he hadn't been injured earlier on.
Jerry Hillsdale might be one of the more solid everyday.
Called strike, too. Good curveball.
He's one of the best in the business, Dan. High praise all around.
Verlander's got a 5-pitch mix. Here comes the 1-2. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. 2 gone. That'll be his first strikeout of the game, but going Verlander, there'll be many more to come. He can get strikeouts on all of his pitches. Every single one of his pitches are dominate pitches he can dominate hitters with. He's got a 4-seam fastball, a slider, 12-6 curveball, a changeup, and then a 2-seam fastball. Coming at you with all those pitches, you have to try to notice the movement on all of them and know where they're going to go. And it's just hard to do. It's hard to be able to stay on all 5 of those pitches, especially whenever he throws all of them so well. Now you see he's got another great hitter in Bryce Harper down 0-2. Swing and a miss. That'll end the first inning. So let's go up 1, 2, 3. And down 1, 2, 3. Bottom first coming up. There's Zach Eflin. He'll be the starting pitcher for the Phillies.
Hey, this guy pitched really well in his last outing, only allowing 1 run. If he brings that kind of stuff to the ballpark, he has a chance to pitch another gem in this one.
Now to the plate, George Springer.
George Springer, he's coming to bat. He'll start the bottom of the first. Won the 2019 Silver Slugger Award.
Hitting over 400. This guy's one of the most dangerous hitters in all of baseball.
And the first pitch to this Astros lineup. Be a fastball that misses down low. Zach Eflin, he also has a 5-pitch mix. He's got a 4-seam fastball. 4-seam fastball, a slider, 2-seam fastball, another changeup, and a curveball. Back-to-back fastballs though, 4-seamer and then the 2-seamer makes it 2-0 to a good hitter.
This team has to get hot starts today.
One hits hard towards right center field. That's going to be base hit, possibly more. He's going for 2. And George Springer will lead off the bottom of the first with the leadoff double.
Just goes to show if you're going to throw that 2-seam fastball away, which I don't think is the best pitch anyway, you better start.
Good job by George Springer, driving it into the right center field gap. Puts the runner in scoring position for Michael Brantley. Brantley's got a 14-game hitting streak so far. Last month he ended a 25-game hitting streak. He's been doing amazing all year. See what he gets here. First pitch. This one will be flown out towards center. It'll be caught. Springer's going for third. Throw to third. Not in time. Just barely got the hand in there. Let's take a look at the Astros starting lineup now. Sale Altuve is coming to bat. He'll try to drive in that runner from third. Yordan Alvarez, last game, destroyed a home run right past the Astros bullpen in right center field. First pitch to Eflin is flown towards the right side, but foul. Altuve, leading second baseman in all-star voting for American League second baseman.
Here comes the 0-1.
On to him is a curveball that misses outside. Altuve just looking to get contact on something. That way he can drive in that run from third base.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off.
Fouls off the slider. Makes it 1-2. Altuve working with a 1-ball, 2-strike count. Swing and a miss. That's not what they're looking for there.
Pushing across the run, took a pretty good hit after that strikeout. It's so much tougher to score back on third with 2 outs instead of 1. Basically, you need a hit or you need to get.
Here comes Yordan Alvarez now.
Into the box now.
First pitch to him. 2-seam fastball that misses outside. 1 ball and no strikes here.
Ready with the 1-0.
Fastball misses up high. They'll probably work around Yordan here. Great hitter with runners in scoring position.
If you walk this guy,
He's hitting over 360 on the season. Drove in all 3 of the runs for the Astros yesterday. Here comes the 2-0. This one's hit hard towards right center field. That's going to get down for extra bases. Springer will score from third. Yordan Alvarez gets an RBI double with 2 away in the first.
This is why it's so important to give your cleanup hitter an
Look at that.
hit with runners in scoring position. He does just what he's supposed to do, lacing a double and driving in a run, just like you draw it up.
There comes Yuli Gurriel. Second and first baseman in All-Star voting. Got back up there. He's got a chance to get in there into the All-Star game in a few days.
If he can continue at this pace, he's got a legitimate
Comes back with the runner in scoring position. First pitch. This one's flown out towards left field. Got a little under it though. McCutcheon will be there. That'll end the first inning. Astros get a run by the RBI double to Yordan Alvarez. What a second inning. Astros now lead 1-0.
And Houston's off to an early 1-0 lead.
That was Reese Hoskins. He'll start the second inning. He went 0 for 4 yesterday. See Verlander again here. First pitch from him. Called. Strike up and away.
Verlander to jump ahead 0-1.
That's a tough pitch for a batter. If you're not expecting it, you'll end up with half a bat after you swing.
One ball and one
Now on this inside.
first baseman.
Verlander's won 2 Cy Young awards after last season. And he's looking for number 3 here this year. See his stats. ERA below 1.6. Whip below 0.8. It's been amazing all year. Has been injured a couple times, but other than that, he's been solid. 1-2 from JV. Called strike 3. 3 straight strikeouts from Verlander. Here in the first and the second. Now here comes Scott Kingery.
Haven't been keeping up the tabs on him. Arguably, he's been one of the hottest hitters in the league over the last 7 or so games.
Kingery came in after Didi Gregorius got injured yesterday. See the first pitch to him. On out towards shallow right. Reddick's coming in on it. He will make the play. There's 2 outs. That'll end Verlander's little strikeout streak. Phillies taking the win over the Astros yesterday. Snapped a 10-game winning streak for them. Well, that just says how good the Astros have been. They've really been driving in a lot of runs. Pitching's been solid. Yesterday was just an exception of that. Slider down and away made it ball 1. See there, the shift is on for JT Realmuto. That fastball missed outside. Now 2 balls and no strikes. He's got a good assortment of pitches here. Let's see what he goes to. Now it's hit hard to right, but that's going to be a base hit. That'll be the first hit of the game for the Phillies. Good job by JT Realmuto. Change up outside on 2-0. Drove it the other way. Good job by Realmuto going with the pitch. Now here comes Andrew McCutcheon. He's been hitting pretty good his last 4 games. See there, hitting .375. Verlander will work with the runner at first base here. Realmuto, the catcher, he's actually one of the fastest, the fastest catcher in the game. That fastball just missed, says the umpire. That one might have been over the plate, but they didn't give him the call.
The 1-0 home.
That fastball missed up high. Back-to-back 2-0 counts from JV. So he finds himself in some trouble here in the second inning. 2-0 from Verlander. Runs it 3-0. Alec Bohm is on deck. Verlander looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. Laid on the fastball at 96 that time. Nice job. 2 gone. 1 ball. This will be 1 strike. 3 balls. Go over to first. He dives back in there.
The 3-1 pitch.
3-1 to him.
Fouled away.
Fouls it back, makes it 3-2. Runner on first will be on the move. Base hit. Would move him to third, but Astros outfielders have good arms. Probably not getting past third if it's not into the gap. Now it's fouled back. Keeps it 3-2.
A runner on first with 2 away.
Verlander with the 3-2 again. Swing and a miss. Justin Verlander got him swinging. That'll end the second inning.
They trail this one 1-0.
Bottom half coming up. Astros lead it 1-0. Here comes Josh Reddick. He'll start the second inning. Slugging 420, pretty nice. See what Eflin throws here. First pitch to him. Good slider. Back door just missed low. Reddick hitting the mid-260s. He's got a cannon in right field. Great fielder defensively. Now it's thrown out to center. Be caught by Adam Hazley. 1 away here in the second. Take a look at the Phillies defense. Alec Bohm, rookie third baseman. He's in there now. He'll be making the plays over there in the hot corner for him. It'll be interesting to see how he does. First pitch to Aledmus Diaz, slider up and away, makes it ball 1.
That batting average hovering in the high 230s. 10 home runs.
Diaz has been struggling in his last few games. See there, hitting just under 240. 1-0 pitch, line back towards center field. That's going to be base hit though. 1 out single here in the second. Astros have a runner on at first base.
He was able to spit on that first slider right there, guys, but he didn't let the second one go. Able to execute and drive.
Good job by Aledmus Diaz. Hanging slider, just driving it back up the middle. Or base hit. Now here comes Martin Maldonado.
And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. From the stretch,
first pitch to him. Ran it to the left side. That could be 2. Throw to first. That'll get him out of the inning. Double play. That's the second. We added the third. Philly's still down by 1. It's 1-0.
After this.
Here comes Alec Bohm. He'll start the third inning. Philly's only 1 hit through 2 innings. First pitch to Bohm. Curveball that time. It's down low. Bohm, the rookie third baseman, facing the veteran pitcher here. Bohm takes first 2 pitches, makes it 2-0. Swing and a miss over the slider that time. 2 balls and 1 strike. Verlander just needs to throw it in the zone. This rookie has no chance of hitting him too great. That one's flung out towards deep left. Brown will have it. 1 away. Now here comes center fielder Adam Hazley, hitting 9th today.
Adam Hazley, couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night.
Drove in a run from second early on.
Infield shifted well to the
First
right.
pitch to him. Fastball down the left for a called strike 1. That one missed down low. Runs count even at 1. That one swung on and missed. Good fastball just running back over the plate. 1-2 count. Here it comes from Verlander. Fouls it off. Verlander's been an amazing pitcher throughout his whole career. Great at striking people out, and that one's line back up the middle. Right at Aledmus Diaz in the shift. 2 outs here in the 3rd.
Gene Segura standing in.
Here comes Gene Segura. That one was hit 90 miles an hour off the bat. Just a little bit of a floater back up the middle.
Quite a bit off the plate that time.
Aledmus Diaz in the shift was aired. Another shift on here against Gene the hit machine. First pitch miss. Here comes ball 1.
Fouled off.
On fouled back. 1-1 now. Guerrero was the starting shortstop until Didi Gregorius came in.
Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1.
Now he's DH in this series. Let's see what they do with him now that Gregorius is injured. 2 ball, 1 strike count. Verlander gets a sign. Holmes home. Rounds it foul to the left side. Makes it a 2 strike count here.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
Verlander coming home with the 2-2 swing and a miss. Go down 1-2-3.
Phillies down in order. They're down 1.
Astros still lead 1-0.
We're back now as the Astros ready to bat in the 3rd inning, and as they do, it's a good time to discuss their offense, which has been a real source of pride for this club. In fact, with the highest team batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging percentage in all of Major League Baseball,
and home runs,
it's probably safe to say they have the absolute best offense in the sport these days. As one player told me earlier, yeah, I mean, you don't have to dig too deep into the stats to understand the level we're playing at. We have a special group, we know it, and we still think we can get better. Safe to say no one else around the league hopes they can, guys.
All right, Heidi.
Here comes Jeremy Pena. He'll start off the 3rd inning. First pitch to him, fastball down on the way. It's a ball 1.
To start the inning, 1-0. 2-0 now.
Hitters count here. This rookie hitter. 2-0 pitch. Swings and fouls it off.
Can't keep it fair. 2-1.
2 ahead of it. 92 mile an hour, 2-seam fastball. In the zone. Fouled it off. Made it 2-1. Here comes the 2-1 pitch. He fouls that one off. Now it goes from 2-0 to 2-2. See what he throws from here after back-to-back fastballs. 2-2 pitch coming home. Swings over the slider. 1 away in the 3rd. Good pitch from the veteran pitcher. Got him swinging over the slider.
Guys have success when they first get called up. That as soon as teams start figuring out how to get you out, that's when the learning process really starts.
Here's George Springer. He'll start the third with one away. First pitch to Eflin. Fastball down and away, miss.
For the current campaign, Springer comes into action sporting a slugging line above 650, and that's not something you see every day. Truly an elite power bat.
Swings at the fastball, makes it 1-1.
Facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Springer is hitting over 330. Nothing to scoff at, clearly.
You want to talk about having a career season, Matty. This guy's batting average is through the roof. One of the
Checks the
best
swing.
in the business.
Now I'll miss the inside.
His OPS is through the roof as
Makes
well.
it another hitter's count here. 2 balls and a strike. Called strike 2 that time, though.
Catch the corner. It's 2-2 now.
Springer's been swinging good this year.
And a
Swings and misses over that slider.
There, 2 away.
Classic slider.
Back-to-back strikeouts here in the third inning.
Not a whole lot to say about
That's just going to be the second out of the third. Now here comes Michael Brantley.
Real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
2 gone, and Brantley's 0 for 1. Fly out back in the first inning. He'll take a slider inside for ball 1.
First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. 2-0 to Brantley.
Hey, this is a huge at-bat right here. This pitcher
Brantley's got a 2-0 count. Jose Altuve is on deck. He gives him over the plate. Brantley can definitely turn it around.
Now the 2-0.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch to him. Backdoor slider. Good pitch. Got him looking. Called strike 1.
No shame in tipping your hat.
Yeah, that was a pitch that's just unhittable. There's no way you're going to be able to swing the bat and make solid contact with that one. Now it's 3-1. In danger of walking him here.
He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the
Nothing
game.
over the plate here.
2 out, nobody on.
Brantley working with a hitter's count. 3-1 pitch. Coming home. Big swing. Fouls it off. Runs the count full here. Three balls, 2 strikes. Here it comes from Zach Eflin. Good pitch. Backdoor slider. Zach Eflin strikes at the unstrikeable. So you should say. Astros go down, striking out the side. 4th inning coming up. They lead 1-0. Start the 4th inning. Ronald Torreyes. He struck out in the first. First pitch to him. Front door slider, that one missed though. Makes it 1 ball and no strike.
The 1-0.
One's floated foul.
But foul.
Tries, has an even count. This one's lined back up the middle.
And that's a base hit.
That'll be a base hit to start the 4th inning.
So the Phillies get a man on to start out the inning.
Phillies now have a little bit of speed over there at first base. Start the 4th. Now here comes Bryce Harper. Struck out his first time around.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Harper struck out in the first inning. Comes up with nobody on and 1 on here in the 4th. Harper signed a big contract with the Phillies. He'll be here for the next 12 years.
First offering on its way.
First pitch to him is hit hard into center field. That'll be a base hit. Martin's going to hold up at third. Excuse me, hold up at second. He laced that one through the shift. Springer coming in, holds him to a single. And holds that runner to second base. Now here comes Rhys Hoskins.
Steps into a no doubles defense after getting the sign from
That's
the
not what I
dugout,
wanted.
basically playing to keep the ball in front of him no matter what. And now it appears the outfield will shift and assume a more straight up.
All right, Rhys Hoskins comes to bat with 2 men on,
That'll bring up the Sacramento
nobody out.
Rhys Hoskins.
First pitch from Verlander gets fouled back.
0 for 1 in the ball game.
0-1.
As a look, now the pitch.
Swing and a miss over the slider.
He's in command, 0-2.
0-2 now.
You could do just about anything you want right now. Up, down, in, out, hard, soft. Good time to be.
Curveball that time missed outside.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Still hanging.
1-2 gets fouled off again.
To keep it going.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
He'll try again. 1-2. And a
Swing and a
to
miss.
that slider as he swings
Slider.
the first out of the inning.
Got him swinging.
So with a couple of men on,
One away.
out in the inning now, let's turn to our pitch speed
Looking at pitch
comparison.
speed comparison, both starters hitting 97.
Couple of power arms out there as both of these guys are working in
That's
the
pretty
high
hard.
eighties.
That's also pretty normal for
Striding in once again,
about nowadays.
Scott Kingery.
Here comes Scott
He's able to
Kingery.
bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the
Tying
outfield.
run is at second base. Good run at first. Base hit get tied up. Here comes the first pitch from JV. Hanging slider called strike one. Slider just comes down out of the sky. It's taken for ball one. Here it comes now from JV. That fastball missed up high. Ball one. Surprised he took that one after that slider. It could have looked like it was going to be another slider and come down into the zone. Be another one he could hit.
Has to be a challenge pitch.
Slider that time
He
missed.
probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Runs it to 2-1. Verlander could come with the challenge fastball. But knowing Verlander, he could also go to some off-speed stuff. He's solid with everything he throws. Grounded towards the right side. Altuve makes play to Diaz. Throw to first, so it's nowhere near in time. The runner's going to second. And they got him. I don't know what happened there.
The inning is over, so they pick up no runs on
Runner
2 base hits,
ran through
no
first and
errors,
went
the
for
runner left
second,
on.
and
On now to
that'll
the
lead
bottom half
end the
of
fourth
number
inning.
4. Astros lead this one.
Bottom four
1-0.
coming up. Astros still lead 1-0.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Comes Jose
Starts off
Altuve.
the inning against a guy
He
who
lead off the
struck out
fourth inning.
last
Zach
inning.
Eflin
How did they get to him
on the
here?
mound. He struck out the side last inning.
He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Comes Altuve.
Ready with the first pitch.
He'll
Here
start
it
the
comes.
fourth.
Swing
First
and
pitch
a
on this
liner
one's hit
before the
towards the
gap
gap. That one's going to be down.
is into the alley.
That'll be extra bases. Altuve going for two. He'll be in there easily.
Is into second
Lead off
base.
double here on the first pitch.
After that base hit right
That'll
there,
start
he's
the
got a
fourth
6-run
inning.
hitting streak going.
Here comes Jordan Alvarez.
Lead him onto something.
Drove in.
Things right here. He's been swinging the
Alvarez
bat
drove in George Springer
talked about.
from third last time up. First pitch changeup called strike.
Will stand in for the second time now as he looks
Rodon
for the
didn't
ball
like
strike.
that call.
It's 0-1.
0-1 now.
It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate.
The ball's in the strike here to Jordan.
Pitch taken
Change up that
several
time, missed
inches
down.
below the zone, in fact.
Down and in. Jordan Alvarez been hitting well with runners in scoring position this year. He's been hitting well all year either way.
Hey, after the double in his
Working
first
with
at-bat,
the 2-1
looks
count
like he's
here.
trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
They do have the option to pitch around him. Base is open at first base.
The 2-1.
2-1 to him. Checks his swing. Change up down and out of the zone. Makes it 3-1. Yuli Gurriel on deck. He's another guy that's good at driving in runs. Pitch short on. This one's hit towards center. That'll be caught. Altuve tags up and goes for third. Throw to third is offline. Altuve gets in there. Now one away and runner on at third base. Yuli Gurriel coming up. Just looking to drive in another run here with Jose Altuve at third base. Ran it towards short. They'll make the play. Throw to first is in time. Astros driving another run though, makes it 2-0.
He's been great on the mound up until this inning, and yeah, he and his guys are behind 2-0 now, but if he can seal the
Here comes Josh Reddick. Flew out on a first pitch last time up. 0 for 4 in the series.
Try and start things over now with the bases empty and 2 away following the RBI ground ball.
See what Reddick does here. First pitch to him. Two-seamer misses down and out of the zone.
Reddick waiting, and now the pitch.
Swings and misses at the high fastball.
He is in complete command out on the mound today. He's got all 4 corners locked.
1-1 count to him. This one's thrown out towards left center field. McCutchen will make the catch. That'll end the inning. The Astros get another run on a hit. 5th inning coming up. Astros now lead by 2. It's 2-0 Houston.
It's the Astros 2 and the Phillies nothing. And we're back in Houston. Welcome back to Minute Maid Park as we check in with Heidi.
There's Heidi Watney.
I talked with Philadelphia's manager during the break about the Phillies' offensive production to this point, and he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. He said they're searching for ways to drive the ball with some authority because it's just not happening for them today. They haven't gotten an extra base hit yet, so it's been a real struggle getting guys into scoring position. But the key, he said, is not to panic. Sometimes you just have to fight through the downturns and keep your focus and energy high.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
JT Realmuto, he'll come up to bat here in the 2nd inning. Excuse me, in the 5th inning. He singled his last time around in the 2nd inning. First pitch to him, fastball in there for a called strike 1. Realmuto praised for his defense back there behind the plate. He's got a cannon. He can throw out runners each and every way they go. Nothing gets by him. He's a wall back there. He's got an accurate arm too. Great receiver. And then he's an amazing hitter here. That one's hit deep towards the left, but it's going to curve foul and out of play.
And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball.
He's working in a 1-2 count here, though. Swings and misses. Disgusting swing there. Verlander racks his 7th strikeout of the day on a slider outside. Got him swinging way too early on that. Here comes Andrew McCutchen. One gone here in the 5th. First pitch to him is going to be hit towards right. Do a 1-out single here in the 5th. Makes it a 10-game hitting streak for Andrew McCutchen. Been hitting pretty good.
Batting average go up. We're seeing the homers go up. We're seeing the RBIs go up. Everything is moving north.
Comes Alec Bohm here. He comes to work with the runner on at first base. McCutchen maybe getting a little up there in age, but he's still got speed over there at first base. See if he tries to take second. Maldonado's got a cannon behind the plate, so he may not want to do that. That one's swung on a miss. 1-1. Bohm was a first-round draft pick in 2018.
Hits are now even at 4 apiece.
Throw to first. He gets back in there though.
Back in safely.
1-1 now. It's chopped foul. Verlander at 60 pitches so far. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. Strikeout number 8 for JV. 2 gone in the 5th.
He's over in the other league, and it's really showing. He's pitching really well right now, and I'm sure these hitters are plenty happy they don't have to face him.
Comes Adam Hazley here. 0 for 2 today. First pitch to him. 93 on the fastball, called strike 1. Lined out in the 3rd inning. Drove in a pair of runs yesterday on a pair of hits.
Tying run at the plate, the 0-1.
Popped up towards left. Michael Brantley coming over. He'll make the play on the run. That'll be it for the top of the 5th. Middle of the game coming here. 7-8-9 coming to bat for the bottom half. Astros lead 2-0. Comes Aledmus Diaz. He'll start the 5th inning. Had a base hit last time up. Definitely gets a sign. Comes home with the first pitch. Fastball outside that time was called strike 1. Eflin have 44 pitches so far here in the 5th inning.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
On 1 pitch, misses outside.
That time laid off for a ball.
Makes it ball 1. Diaz looking for something over the plate. He can drive to start this inning here. That one missed up and in. Ball 2. Diaz working with the 2-1 count here. That one brushed him off the plate there at 97. Makes it 3-1. Now here comes Martin Maldonado on deck. 3-1 pitch to him. Chops a foul. A little out front on that one. Here comes the full count pitch to him. That misses outside. That'll be ball 4. Leadoff walk to start the 5th inning. There comes Martin Maldonado.
Shows some great patience and discipline, making the pitcher labor to start the game. The result is a leadoff walk and a chance.
Martin Maldonado comes up 0 for 1 today with a ground out in the 2nd. Nobody out here in the 5th. First pitch to him. Maldonado tries to lay down a bunt. It's going to be fair ball. Tosses it over to the second baseman, who's covering first. Runner moves to second base on the sacrifice bunt from Maldonado. 1 away. Now here comes Jeremy Pena.
Digging in now, Jeremy Pena looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first
Good team at bat there. Sacrifice moves him into scoring position. On the way here, first pitch of Pena. Slider down and away. Pena hitting over 400 in his last 4 games. 5 for 12. So for 1 today. Eflin now 51 pitches after that last one. Here comes number 52. Floated out towards left. McCutcheon will be there. Makes a catch. Now 2 away here in the 5th. Pena got a little under that one. Now 2 away. Runner still in scoring position for George Springer. Double in his first at bat. Came around to score. We'll see if he can drive in that runner from second base. First pitch to him. Changeup misses. Springer hitting .341. That is third on the Astros team. Think about that. .340 is third on the Astros. Fastball misses up high. Astros hitters have just been amazing at getting base hits. Now 2-0 count to Springer. Here it comes. Changeup misses in the dirt. They might as well just hold up the fourth finger here. Michael Brantley on deck.
Good lead off a second there.
3-0. Alex hit hard towards left, but Andrew McCutcheon will make the catch. That'll end the inning. Astros trying to run at second. What is the 6th inning? Astros lead 2-0. Here comes the 6th inning. Top of the lineup coming to bat. Gene Segura will lead it off. 0 for 2 today.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of
Verlander coming home with his first pitch. Fastball swung on and missed for strike one. There's actually hitting .250 against Justin Verlander. That's pretty good for a pitcher like Verlander. We're hitting .250 even against him. That fastball just missed though, ball one. One count from JV is strike two, down and away. Runs the count to 1 and 2 here. JV looking for another strikeout. He's got 8 so far. 1-2. One is floated towards shallow center. Altuve will make the catch. 1 away. That one was just off the end of the bat. Altuve was there. Here comes Ronald Torres. Had a single back in the 4th inning. Other than that, he's gone without a hit. First pitch to Ronald Torres. Called. Strike on the slider outside. 0-1.
No runs, 4 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point.
This one floated out to shallow right. And Reddick will make the catch. 2 gone here in the 6th. Verlander working a quick 6th inning here as he's about to throw his 70th pitch. Bryce Harper came into this inning with 64 pitches.
Next to dig in will be Bryce Harper. He singled in 2 trips to the plate thus
making
far.
quick work this inning. First pitch to Harper. Swung on and grounded into the shift, but fell. 0-1. A wall's in a strike now. That fastball will miss up high, just a little bit out of the zone.
Here would be the time run to the plate, even though it's early on. You got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
1-1 count to him. Curveball that time missed outside. Runs it to 2-1.
And no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point.
Slider that time misses. 3 balls and a strike. Harper in the hitter's count. Verlander in danger of giving up a 2-out walk here. 3-1 pitch. Coming home. Called strike 2. Harper taking that one. Next pitch will be number 75 on the day. Here it comes from JV. And that'll miss. Ball 4. 2-out walk here in the 6th. And here comes Rhys Hoskins.
Generally draw more walks than other guys. This is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more.
Verlander didn't want to miss over the plate to him. Ended up giving him ball 4. And now here comes Rhys Hoskins. Struck out twice today. Verlander will throw over. Nothing going on though. Another throw over to first.
But he's back.
First pitch to Hoskins. Called strike one.
Is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike one.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
On one to Maldonado. Fastball missed up and away that time. 1-1.
That's a great call.
Hoskins doing a good job of laying off pitches this time. Struck out twice today. Doesn't want to strike out again.
Easy transfer throw to second base.
Now missed inside. 2-1 now.
A couple of strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
The 2-1 pitch.
Swings over the slider. Strike two. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Run on at first base. Here it comes. Takes a slider outside. Full count, back-to-back full counts here. Justin Verlander looking to get out of this inning. A lot of pitches after quickly setting down the first couple of batters. 3-2 again. Fouls it back. Verlander steps off.
And look the runner back. He's set. Here's the 3-2.
Pitch, swing, and a miss.
Another one as he picks up
Strikeout number 9 here in the 6th inning. Phillies stranded runners at first base. Bottom 6 coming up. Astros lead 2-0. Comes Michael Brantley. He'll start the 6th inning. He'll be facing Zach Eflin out there on the mound again. Eflin only at 56 pitches through 5 innings. First pitch to Brantley. Backdoor slider. That one couldn't get over. Ball 1.
Backdoor slider just missed the corner. As they say, that's a Hall of Fame pitch.
The 1-0.
1-0 from Eflin. Fastball that time missed. Makes it 2-0. Hitters count here to Michael Brantley. Good hitter. Runs it 3-0 here. Jose Altuve is on deck. 3-0 count. Brantley's good hitter. Here comes the pitch. Changeup missed in the dirt. Leadoff walk. 4 pitches to start the 6th inning.
Not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Comes Jose Altuve here.
So up to the plate next will be Jose Altuve.
Doubled last time around.
With a double on the ledger so far.
See what he throws him here. First pitch to him.
Nothing pitch.
Fastball missed. 1-0.
A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen.
No count to Jose Altuve. Called strike. 1-1 count. Altuve didn't like that call too much. 1-1 is hit towards first, and he is safe at first base.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Yordan Alvarez.
Here comes Yordan Alvarez. He works with the runner at first base. 1 man gone. Looking to drive one here. First pitch to him. Pops him up at the plate. 2 quick outs here to start after the leadoff walk. The Astros looking like they're going to strain that leadoff walk at first base. Here comes Yuli Gurriel.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out.
Gurriel's 0 for in this series. First pitch to him. He'll swing and foul it off.
But foul.
On 1-2 him. Hits it deep towards left, but it's going to curve fouling out of play. 0-2 count. Pitch Gurriel. Grounder towards the left side. That's going to be a base hit. Gets through the infield. 2 out single here in the 6th. And there comes Josh Reddick with 2 men on. Hanging curveball. Good job by Yuli Gurriel. Staying on it and just driving it into left field for a base hit.
I know he was down 0-2, but he bowled his neck and he stayed in there.
2-way, Josh Reddick up. First pitch. Hits it hard to right, but fouling out of play.
Just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there.
Good rip by Reddick. 100 off the bat, 0-1 count. Grounded to shortstop. Scott Kinger will make the play and throw to first. That'll end the inning. Astros trying runners at first and second. We have the 7th. 5, 6, 7 coming to bat for the Phillies. Astros still lead 2-0.
Now at the plate, Scott Kingery. And guys,
Scott Kingery coming out here to start the 7th.
This one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that.
Verlander working
Both starting pitchers
still here.
Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays.
First pitch from JB.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really
Fastball down and in for a called strike 1.
0-1 the count.
Called strike 2 on the fastball outside. 0-2 now.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
A lot of strikeouts in this game. Verlander looking for number 10. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. There it is. 10 strikeouts for Verlander again here in the 7th. Good pitch. Slider outside. Got him swinging over it. Chasing out of the zone. 1 away. JT Realmuto coming up. He's got 1 away here in the 7th. Had a single in the 2nd, but struck out his last time up. That one's got a foul towards 3rd. 0-1.
Windup and the 0-1.
1 pitch to him. It's grounded towards first base. Gurriel makes the play. He'll take to the bag himself. 2 away now here in the 7th. There comes Andrew McCutchen.
Next hitter to dig in will be Andrew McCutchen.
He's 1 for 2 on the day. First pitch to him is swung on a miss for strike 1.
His slider's been impressive all night long. If he can continue spinning it like that, he's going to be just fine.
Verlander working with the 0-1 count to McCutchen. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. 0-2.
Now it's 0-2.
Boy, he's been great in this one. He's only
Looking for number 11.
putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
Swing and a miss. 11 strikeouts through 7 innings.
This one ends the inning.
7th inning stretch coming up. Astros still lead 2-0. With Blake Parker. Now it's going to be for Zach Eflin. And the bullpen comes out. Another day, another pitcher only working 70-something pitches.
Last half of the 7th here, and that'll bring up the shortstop.
Less than 80 pitches, and the Phillies go to the pen. Ledmus Diaz will start the 7th. 7-8-9 coming to bat this inning. First pitch from Blake Parker. He'll ground it to third. Alec Bohm. Diving stop. Throw to first is in time. Nice play by Alec Bohm. Rookie third baseman diving to his right. Makes the play. And is able to get up on his feet and throw it across to first base. Nice play. Now here comes Martin Maldonado.
Martin Maldonado. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
It's an amazing play by the Phillies third baseman. Here comes Maldonado. 0 for 2 today.
He's set. Here it comes.
Splitter down and away. 1 ball on no strikes.
Bases are empty, 1 man out.
One ball and no strikes.
The 1-0.
Pitch to Maldonado. Curveball that time, missed inside. 2-0.
Hasn't seen a fastball yet, but now he gets the count at 2 balls and no strikes. He has to be looking for a fastball.
Hitters count, Martin Maldonado. Nicknamed the Machete. 2-0 to him. Fastball missed down and away. 3 balls and no strikes. Jeremy Pena is on deck. Astros would take a 1-out walk here. Maldonado's not the best hitter. I'd be surprised if they continue to work around him. Strike 1 on that fastball.
The exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Three and 1. Pitch from Maldonado. Strike 2. Fastball down and in that time. Working the corners, 3-2 count. Maldonado behind in this at bat. 3-2 to him. He'll take ball 4 on that curveball. Down and in, way out of the zone. 1-out walk. Here comes Jeremy Pena. Pena's 0 for 2 today. He'll look to driving that runner in the scoring position from first base. And the first pitch to Pena. He'll swing and foul it off. 0-1. Chop towards third. Bohm will make the play. Throw to second in time. Throw to first. It's over his head and out of play. That'll move the runner in the scoring position. Nice job by Pena to force them to make the error.
Stepping in, George Springer. Mano-a-mano with Blake Parker. He's 1
okay,
for
now
4.
I could have sworn I saw them say that was an error on the third baseman, so I want to see. Okay, no, they did give the error to the second baseman, Torres. Here comes George Springer here. He works with the runner in scoring position with 2 away here in the 7th.
Here comes the
first pitch. Splitter misses outside. They have the option to work around him here. Bases open at first base. 1-0 count to Springer. This one's hit towards third, but right at Alec Bohm. He'll make the catch, and that'll end the 7th. 8th inning coming up. Astros still lead at 2-0. Here comes the 8th inning. And Justin Verlander's still out there. 90 pitches here in the 8th inning. First pitch from JV.
They could certainly use that right now.
Called strike one.
Strike 0-1.
Verlander is working with the shutout here. 0-2 him, 0-2.
And he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Man, this dude is locked in on the mound. He's throwing each pitch with confidence.
And he held up on that one. Makes it 1 ball and 2 strikes. 35,000 fans here in attendance tonight for this Wednesday night matchup. That one's fouled back. 1 ball and 2 strikes here.
The 1-2.
1-2 from JV. Bounce it back again.
He got a mistake right there, but missed it. Can't foul that pitch off in a big spot. 0-2 count. Heater caught too much of the zone.
Fastball that time is stepping out of the zone. Runs the count even at 2-2. Here it comes from JV. Takes ball 3. Runs it to full. Adam Hazley on deck.
Better believe they gladly take a leadoff walk right here. Anything to get a base runner off.
3-2. That just missed down low. Leadoff walk here to start the 8th.
That's a tough one to swallow. You're hanging on to a slim lead, and the last thing you want to do is give up a leadoff walk. It seems like those are the ones that always come back to haunt you, so we'll see if that's the case here.
From the stretch.
First pitch, fastball up and in, called strike 1.
But it's 0-1. Time to be alert for signs of tiring here in the 8th. He's a pitch away from 100.
Justin Verlander about to throw his 100th pitch of the game here in the 8th inning.
Everything he has, given this team depth, allowing the manager to pick some serious matchups when it comes to going to the bullpen, Dan.
Oh, you nailed that.
0-1 here. Changeup missed down low.
You want to bring into close games. Anytime a starter can get you through 7 innings, the 8th inning, it's a bonus. A job well done so far.
Grounder towards the left side. He can't make the play. That's going to be a base hit. Runner's now at first and second with nobody out.
Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he was staring at his last at-bat right there, probably his last at-bat. Would have been tough to get him another AB in this one, but he's able to get it done.
Gene Segura's coming up to bat here. And it looks like that's going to be it for Justin Verlander. Here comes Dusty Baker. He gives him a round of applause, but that's going to be it from JV. Ryan Presley's coming out of the pen. Verlander works 7 of shutout baseball. 2 men are on base. Ryan Presley coming out of the pen. Presley's got a tough spot. He'll have to try to strand those runners on base here. Top of the lineup is coming up. Gene Segura will be the first man he faces. First pitch from Presley. Fastball just missed up high. 1-0.
Well, they've yet to hang a number on the scoreboard, but it looks like they've got a great opportunity from the breakthrough. Going to be pretty demoralizing if they can't.
The 1-0 home.
Time runners at first base. They pinch ran and got some speed over there.
Been looking for some offense all game long. They've yet to find it. Let's hope they can find it pretty soon.
Presley behind in a 2-0 count. Here it comes. Swings and a miss.
Comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike. Hits are even right now at 5 aside.
2-1 count. Runners at first and second. Presley comes set. Looking for a ground ball. 2-1 pitch. Slider missed just inside. 3-1. Ronald Torres on deck.
Will be next.
Presley does not want to miss over the zone, but also does not want to miss out of the zone. 3-1 is chopped foul.
And now the count's full.
Runs the count full. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Pitch from Presley. Swing and a miss. Got him swinging over the slider. Down and away. Great pitch.
Starting pitching so far is on cue. We give you a look at our starter comparison.
Take a look at the starter comparison here. You see Matt Geflin pitched pretty good, but Verlander just pitched better. 7 innings of no-run baseball. With 5 hits, a pair of walks. There's Ronald Torres here. First pitch to him. Swings over the slider. 0-1.
Breaking ball there for a strike. The 0-1 delivery.
0-1 pitch. Fouls it off. 0-2 now. Presley's got room to work.
First and second now, 1 man out.
Fastball that time missed up and out of the zone.
That's a great take right there. You knew the pitcher was going to try and expand the zone. 0-2 in a big spot, and he was able to spit on that one. Hopefully get something in the heart of the plate this pitch. Phillies
need to get a run here. 1-2. Grounded to second. Altuve to Diaz to Yuli. They get the double play. Presley comes out of the pen, strands 2 men on base. Bottom 8 coming up. Astros lead at 2-0.
Roman Quinn stays in the ballgame, batting number 8, and takes over in center field.
Roman Quinn will come in and he'll play in center field now from Adam Hazley. There goes Michael Brantley. 0 for 2 today. 14 game hitting streak coming into this inning here. He'll try to keep it going, but this may be his last chance. First pitch from him. Shot foul down the first baseline. No balls and a strike to Brantley. Checks the swing on the splitter, down and out of the zone. Runs count even at 1. Fastball that time is out of the zone for 2-1. Two balls, 1 strike. Michael Brantley. Pitch. Hits it foul. 2-2. He's got a good splitter and a good curveball. Let's see if he goes to either of those here. 2-2 count. Pitch. Curveball that time. Missed inside. Runs count full. Jose Altuve on deck. See if they throw something in the zone here. 3-2. Here comes the full count pitch. Grounded back up the middle. Ronald Torres will make the play. Throws it first in time. 1 away. Now here comes Jose Altuve. Jose Altuve coming up. He's 1 for 3 today. Doubled a couple at bats to go.
So looking for better fortunes here.
Come around to score then.
That's all you can ask. You can't control the results.
Astros looking for some insurance here in this inning. Altuve can get on base. Jordan can drive him in.
The first pitch, here it comes.
Was hit towards deep left center field. That one's got a chance. They're going back. Then it's gone. Altuve puts one into the archways. His 19th home run of the year makes it 3-0 Houston.
Shot here to left center field. 19th home run for him on the season, and the Astros have taken a 3-0 lead.
Astros needed some insurance, and Altuve, with one swing to the bat, gave it to him. 3-0 Houston.
A 3-run deficit in the bottom of the 8th is tough for a visiting team to overcome. But they've got 3 outs left, and after that homer, they're going to need to string together some hits to make a game of this.
Here comes Jordan Alvarez with one man gone here in the 8th. The hanging splitter to Altuve. He just crushed it to left center field. Into the archways, makes it 3-0. Jordan can make it back-to-back with one good swing.
Inside for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Astros now have Cino Perez and Roberto Osuna warming up out there in the bullpen. Going out towards center. Roman Quinn will be under that. Will be there for that one. Now there's 2 away here in the 8th.
So here's Gurriel.
Comes Yuli Gurriel. First pitch to him. Floated out towards left center. Quinn's coming in. He'll make the catch. That'll end the 8th inning. Jose Altuve, though, gives the Astros another run. Makes it 3-0 on the big home run. 9th inning coming up. Phillies are down 3-0. Roberto Osuna coming out of the pen here to start the 9th inning. Phillies down by 3. They'll have to try to face the amazing closer for the Astros, Roberto Osuna. Fastball up and out of the zone, called strike 1. 97 there. Watch it go by for strike 1. Now the 0-1 to him. Bounce it back, 0-1-2. 0-2 pitch from Harper. Called strike 3. 98 inside, 1 away. Taking a look at what Verlander did tonight. Threw 101 pitches. No runs allowed, 5 hits. Only 2 walks. That was a little high for him, but through 7 innings, did amazing. 11 strikeouts as well. There was Rhys Hoskins here. Swings and misses at the first pitch slider. 0-1. Osuna comes set. 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. 0-2 at 98.
He knows full well he's sitting on a hat trick right here. All he's trying to do is avoid the golden sombrero.
0-2. Fouls it back.
One out, nobody on.
0-2. Call strike 3. 4th time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Phillies down to their final out.
2 hitters, 2 strikeouts from the closer. There's not a whole lot more he can do to instill confidence that he's going to wrap this thing up.
Scott Kingery coming up. He's 0 for 3.
So striding forward now, Scott Kingery.
He'll face Ozuna with 2 away here in the 9th. Swings and misses at 98. Up and out of the zone. Strike 1. Ozuna gets a sign. Come set. 0-1 pitch. Grounded to the right side. That should do it. Gurriel makes the play. Ozuna will take to the bag himself. That'll end it. Great game here from the Astros.
Coming through with a big win at home.
And tonight's ends as a 3-0 shutout win. The Houston Astros jumped out.
Astros keep the shutout intact for Justin Verlander.
Gets to double digits.
Great job all around by this Astros team.
Strikeouts along the way. Zach Eflin pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. Roberto Ozuna records the
tight game all the way through.
on the season. So that just about does it from
The Phillies against Justin Verlander never really had a chance.
I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Amazing game here tonight. Final score 3-0 Astros won. 6 hits for the Astros to the Phillies 5. One goes to Justin Verlander. He gave up all 5 of those hits. Walked 2 and struck out 11. Loss goes to Zach Eflin, working 6 innings, allowing only 2 runs. Also gave up 5 hits and struck out 4. Those 2 runs were enough for the Astros. They weren't able to hold them. Well, the Astros were able to hold the Phillies. Save goes to Roberto Ozuna, working only 1 inning. Coming out of the pen, striking out 2 to end it. Player of the game on us go to Justin Verlander, working 7 innings of work, allowing 5 hits and 11 strikeouts. No earned runs, 2 walks. After all that, let's take a look at the highlight reel. Start off in the bottom of the first where Yordan Alvarez did a double to right center field that drove in George Springer from third base, making it 1-0 Houston early on. Then Yuli Gurriel grounded out to shortstop, but that brought in a runner from third, making it 2-0 in the fourth. Astros took a 2-0 lead after that, and then in the top of the fifth, Alec Bohm struck out swinging over a slider. Verlander's 8th punch out of the game. Then he got his 10th strikeout in the 7th. Getting Scott Kingery swinging over a slider out of the zone, making it his 10th of the game. And Ledmus Diaz grounded out to third base on this amazing diving play by Alec Bohm, who dove to his right, was able to get back up onto his feet and throw him out at first. Great play. And then after Presley came in with 2 men on, Ronald Torres grounded into a double play to get the Astros out of the inning. Great job by Presley out of the pen there. We'll go more with that later. And then bottom of the 8th, Jose Altuve hit a home run to left center. Gave the Astros a bigger lead, making it 3-0 in the 8th. So when it came out of the pen, got Scott Kingery to ground out to first base. And that was it for this ball game. Final score, of course, being 3-0. Let's take another look at what Ryan Presley did here. We'll go to replay vault. Batting team with the Phillies. This was back in the 8th inning. Okay, that's not what I wanted. What's all plays do? So Alec Bohm draws the walk. Then Adam Hazley hit to left field for a base hit, putting 2 men on base, and then that was it for him, for Justin Verlander. So Ryan Presley came out of the pen. Ryan Presley comes up. He's got Segura down in a 3-2 count. 2 men on base already. He didn't want him to walk him. Segura's definitely looking for a fastball. Here it comes from Presley. Got him swinging over the slider. for strike 3. Still 2 men in scoring position, and then Ronald Torres grounds this one to Altuve, who tosses it to Diaz, who tosses it to first base for the 4-6-3 double play to get him out of it. Amazing job by Ryan Presley out of the pen there. I don't know if I'll be able to get over that. That was just what the doctor ordered to get him out of the inning. Verlander now runs the season up to 10-0 on his win-loss, and Zach Eflin falls to 5-5. Say was Ozuna's 8th of the season. That's back-to-back games. The Astros have scored 3 runs, but in 2 of those games, they've pulled out the win. Next game will be Thursday game at 1:10. Zach Greinke against Vince Velasquez. We'll see how that one goes tomorrow.